Alright, so a few days ago a video was released of a police officer shooting a man for getting his ID out of his car, which was requested by this police officer. Well, this video came out, I think earlier this week, or last week, sometime early last week. I really didn't make a video. I should have made a video on it right when it happened, but I'm finally getting around to making a video on it now. And this was ridiculous. This was like the worst, act of not as it goes by somebody dying or anything, but like the most moronic act of police brutality I think ever seen. This guy was unarmed. He was doing what the police officer asked him to do. Wasn't on a line, and he got shot for it. So basically, he's going. I believe it was a gas station. He pulls into a gas station, and allegedly the crime I heard is a seatbelt violation. So he's not like a murderer or anything. And even if he was, I wouldn't even condone this actions of the police officer here. So he pulls up to a gas station. He's getting out of his car. The police officer pulls up and he's sort of looking like, whoa, what's going on here? And the police officer is like, get your ID. So he turns into the car to get his ID. And then the police officer yells like, get out of the car, get out of the car. So he jumps out of the car and he's standing right there, and the police officer just starts shooting him. I mean, what the fuck is going on here? And then, he's like, are you shot? Like not even giving a shit about him. Like he should have been calling the police or the ambulance or 911. I mean, you got a fucking guy you just shot. Like this happens all the time. I see like the guy that got murdered in the mountains for illegally camping. I made a whole video on that. So they shot the guy, and then they're not like they don't call the police after they shoot him. Or I keep saying police. They don't call an ambulance after they shoot him. They're like, oh yeah, just let's handcuff this guy. Like they shoot him like a few times and then they handcuff him like he's still a threat. Like this is fucking ridiculous. So he shoots the guy, or attempts. He shoots like 5 shots. He doesn't even hit him, I don't think. Like, what a horrible fucking aim. Like, yeah, I feel real safe. You got cops that can't even hit a fucking target 2 feet away, literally. So he shoots him. I guess he hit him. He didn't even look like he was in bad shape. I mean, he was still, conscious and everything. I think he was hitting the leg. He's like, the police officer's like, are you hit? He's like, yeah, you hit me, you fucking moron. And then, like no panic from the police officer. Not, oh, let's call the paramedics. I mean, we got a shot victim, a gunshot victim here. Let's get the ambulance over here. I mean, it's a potentially fatal occurrence here, but no, we're just gonna oh, it's all right. And the guy's like, hey, why'd you shoot me? I did everything you asked. And he's like, you tried to run. I think he was like, you tried to run away. Like, what the fuck? He tried to get his ID. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. And this is the fucking world we live in now. This police officer should be tried for fucking, attempted murder, attempted manslaughter, whatever. He should be, tried for something. Because, if this guy would have died, then that probably would have been, in my view, murder. Or manslaughter. Whatever. It would have been something. This was fucking ridiculous. A cop clearly overstepping his boundaries. Not in any. This guy presented no harm to himself. Presented no harm to anybody else. And even if he was trying to run away, which he clearly wasn't trying, 100% not trying to run away, 100% complying with the cops' orders. So if this guy was trying to run away, which, I mean, I'm sure everybody's seen the episode Cops. If you run away from the cops, you don't get shot. They run you down. It's fucking ridiculous. You don't hear about people getting shot for, running away from the cops. The only time a police officer should shoot a guy is if he presents a harm to or fatally, harming somebody else. And not even a fatal. It's got to be like if you present a threat to kill somebody. Like you could easily taser somebody, You know, if or not kill them, you could injure somebody and prevent them from doing a bad act. But like shooting should be a last resort, in my opinion. You know, shooting somebody, and even if you have to shoot somebody, I mean, at least try to not shoot them in the face or like shoot them in the leg, or I don't know. But like killing somebody, that should be like the only time you should really kill somebody is if they have like a gun and they're trying to kill you or another person. Like all these police officers think they're fucking, you know, the shit, you know, with their fucking guns and their, you know, being oppressive and just acting like total fucking tyrants and murderers going around shooting people for just fucking nothing. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is the police state we're living in right now, and I'm sick of it. This guy, all these police officers who just shoot random people for nothing should be tried for murder and should be fucking fired. Because I don't want this fucking police officer on my streets, on the streets of America. Because I feel, you know, you almost feel like you're unprotected. The police officers are supposed to protect you, but instead they're like the opposite. They're actually a threat to us now, you know. Um, so you know, this was ridiculous. I wanted to make a video about it um, just to show, just to express my frustrations on the growing police state of America. And like when I see a video like this, I like to tell other people about it. I always encourage people to spread the word about all the tyranny that's growing in America and in the world. Spread the word. Tell your friends about this. Tell your family. Tell your fucking coworkers, your, you know, classmates, your teachers, whatever. Tell them. Spread the word. This is how we fix tyranny. This is how we fix corruption, by spreading the word. Um, you know, make YouTube videos like I'm doing. Spread the word. You know, even if you only tell 5 people, those 5 people could tell more people, and it can spread like a wildfire. So whenever there's some corruption, whenever you see corruption, tell people, spread the word, because that's how in the end, you know, us people who just want freedom, who just want, you know, liberty, just want, you know, a libertarian society where we could do whatever we want without, you know, the government spying on us or people getting too oppressive. Yeah, that's how we win. That's how we will win in the end, and that's how we will get freedom. So spread the word about this fucking retarded ass bullshit by this police officer just shooting a guy for basically getting his ID, which was asked for by the cop. Just completely, just moronic, idiotic bullshit from this cop, who is he was pretty much a fucking murderer. I mean, come on. Like, if this isn't fucking an act, if this fucking isn't a crime, I don't know what the hell is. This guy didn't have any fucking weapons, didn't have anything. And even if he did, you know, it's not a crime to carry a gun or a knife. So there you go, people. This is bullshit. Spread the word about it. You know, tweet it out. Whatever you gotta do to spread the word, spread it. You know, that's how we will win in the end, and that's how we will defeat, you know, corrupt people and corrupt tyrants, and that's how freedom will prevail in the end. So there you go, people.